Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be carrying on with our free-to-play Masters Grande. As you probably watched in the previous episode, we did tilt a fair bit. We've only got 2 days left, so we need to at least get minimum legendary 2 by the end of the season. And just quickly before we jump into it, I'm going to be spending my club coins, which I recently got. Should have actually got like 900, but I missed out on the first day because I think we did get number 1 on my mini account. I want to be spending all of these club coins on Eve. Eve or B, I'm not 100% sure right now, but I feel like Eve is going to be a pretty fun brawler within this meta, specifically with the reload gears. So I'm just going to spam these power points on Eve right now. If you guys are wondering as well the best way to spend the club coins, I've always said always use club coins on your power points, just because you want to be making sure that you can max your power points out as quickly as possible, and then you can probably decide when you eventually get some coins through like challenges or through boxes or that type of stuff. You can then decide which brawlers you want to rank up, so it just makes it a little bit quicker in terms of progression. So I'm actually going to use another load here, and I've still got quite a few points, so maybe I can actually upgrade B as well. Maybe we can get B and Eve, which was pretty nice. I wasn't even expecting it on Eve. And to be honest, it's just such tremendous value. I feel like it's almost too much value. Like every single time a club league ends, which I can't stress enough, play your club league games, find an active club and get those coins. It's going to be the quickest way by far to progress, and that's why I've been able to even progress so much in this series, because of club league. 100% I've got myself into a half decent club. So Eve and B are going to be brawlers that I'm leveling up. I'm also going to buy the star power because I've just got so much coins, why not? And then also the reload speed gear right there, definitely vital on Eve. And then quickly before we get into the games, then honeycomb 100% has to be the better star power right now. You could probably opt for the other one as well, and I'm just gonna buy like the damage of the shield and also the speed, because why not? So before we jump into it, then make sure you're using the credit code. That'd be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's jump into some games. All right, guys, jumping into the first game then. So we've got Canal Grande, a map which I always love myself personally, but in terms of maybe the competitive pool, it probably actually is one of the weaker maps because it is pretty toxic, right? It is pretty hard sometimes to get back into the game. So for me personally, I'm gonna hope that Eve is available, or a Brock, or a B. There's a lot of bros. Okay, the banned Eve, damn it. That's one reason why I actually upgraded Eve, because she's such a great pick on Canal Grande. If you missed it, I'm trying to stream every day around midday UK time, probably except for Wednesdays when I stream Brawl League, and also weekends as well. So probably like 4 times a week I'll probably stream Power League. But as I was saying, I did play on Canal Grande with Eve, with the brand new reload gear, and she completely wrecked everyone. She's actually pretty decent again in the meta with the reload gear. So quickly, now we're against Leon and a Carl. So for me, Surge of it. No, Surge is such a good brawler on this map sometimes. I mean, Daryl can be okay. Maybe a Tick could be okay. I'm trying to think who could go here. I mean, Brock is pretty decent. I know I'm struggling with Brock, and you guys are probably screaming at me for going Brock again, but Brock is decent here. It's actually decent. I'm not going to be facing brawlers that can just completely melt me quickly. You know, like Max, for example. I'll probably stop going Brock on other game modes, right? So, you guys, as I said, I just know you guys are tilted about my Brock already. So, I've actually got a somewhat decent composition here. Leon is really terrible in Canal Grande. That's going to be my final words. He's probably going to absolutely wreck me now, but Leon has always been bad on this map because there isn't many places to sneak, right? Like, how is a Leon going to creep up on you when you basically know at all times where he's nearabouts, right? So for me, we'd have to 100% group up on the left. I always just go left whenever playing Power League on Canal Grande. It's just easier, right? So, I mean, Gadget, I could probably break it open. If Carl decides to go behind the wall, I will break it open. So, unfortunately, we don't get the first star. So, yeah, not completely the best. I'm going to use Gadget right here just to make it so I know if Carl or Leon are trying to sneak up. Got to be careful of these bell shots, but time to try and charge our super up, because our super, we are using more rockets. We can definitely just melt someone with a super pretty quickly out of nowhere, and that will probably gain us a lead. I'm going to use my Gadget against the Carl right there. That is double value right there, and if my teammates weren't low themselves, we probably could have got at least 1 kill there. So again, going to use a Gadget just to try. There we go, charge it up with super right here. So this is quite an awkward start, right? Both teams just kind of chilling down each side, just waiting for the opponents to really do something. Leon has got super, but I'm not really scared about this Leon. He's not really going to pose too much of a threat. Bell is tapping me quite a lot. Okay, that was pretty risky right there. Carl, gotta be careful of him trying to flying hook into us. Max does use his speed, and now we can maybe melt a Carl from here. Okay, we're getting a couple of shots in there. He is pretty weak overall. I'm gonna use my super on the Bell and pretty much do nothing, but my teammates I think are doing a half decent job right here. So again, just gonna try and get into this Carl's face right here. We somehow managed to get the kill, and I need my teammates to back me up ASAP here. Carl's gonna gadget onto me. I'm 100% dead here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to survive. Maybe my teammates can get the call again here. Okay, looks like Max is down. We're only down by 2 stars though, so not the end of the world completely here. Leon is really weak. We'll get the kill onto Leon right here. I just need 1 more kill. So I mean, there's still a little bit of time left. We've got our super available, and maybe if our super can reach right here, let's hopefully Max can get the kill onto the Bell. And it looks like we might be able to get out if the Max super's out in time. And it looks like he gets the clutch kill onto Clock. Oh no, no. Oh, I was just watching the kill feed and praying. That's all I could do at that point. It went back and forth, and it looks like they just got a clutch kill on the Max. So no, this time around, I'm actually going to go right side. I know I said it's best to group up, but that game was just so slow at the beginning. I want to spice things up a little bit here, but of course we've got to be careful of our Leon. So he's going to use a gadget right here against the wall, and that's probably time for me to just run back. Leon can melt me pretty fast if I'm not careful. So one last gadget right here to break open this wall, just so it's a little bit easier to pinch on this Carl. Carl gonna get some decent pickaxes onto myself, so time to try and run back. And I'm actually gonna desert my Max and help the roughs out here to try and at least gain 1 side. So Carl's gonna switch match up pretty fast right there, which is standard. Leon's gonna take us down, and yeah, this isn't looking too promising. I'm not too sure what we could have actually done differently, considering how bad that first game, like, look-wise went. This Bell is tapping pretty hard. I'm just going to use super right here to try and get a kill. I can't really do anything, and we're down 11 stars. This is what I'm talking about with Canal Grande. It's such a chalk and cheese map. It's like a map which you can really thrive on, or a map which you can just do horrendous on, and we're definitely on the horrendous side of things right here. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy me losing, right? I hope you guys enjoy some suffering, because it's been a while since I've had some good gameplay. Like, honestly, I don't know what has happened over the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes where we just can't seem to buy a win to save our lives. So we're definitely going to go down there. There's just no way we make a comeback. I think we have to get multiple team wipes to even make anything happen. But there's the start of it. Maybe that rough skill can start the comeback. 15 seconds left. I don't think there's really much chance of us doing anything. Yeah, Carl with protective. There's just no chance whatsoever. So that is going to be the first game of the episode. At least my teammates aren't shooting me right here. Let's jump into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the next game then. So Bell's Rock, I think we've got a little bit of redemption to be had here. I'm not going to go Brock this time, guys. Alright, Brock is off the cards. I think Piper is a decent choice. I mean, Rico would have been an okay choice last time around, but I'm going to go Piper. I'm going to go a little bit safer. Just because I'm scared of what my teammates are gonna pick. Like, yeah, like, I would have opened up the map even more if I would have gone Rico. So, yeah, they've gone a Fang as well. So I'm actually gonna switch gadgets just to cover myself there. In terms of what my teammate can go, I don't really know. It's not looking the best inside of this one. I don't know. We're getting out drafted. We're getting, okay, looks like we're gonna have to go Brock again. We're actually gonna have to go Brock again. Oh, I haven't even got the other gadget as well. This is just going from bad to worse. Oh no. You want to use the other gadget right against that Fang. Let's try and stay optimistic inside of this one. All right, our Piper hasn't used knockback gadget as well. Yeah, like I said, we're getting out drafted. We're getting out teammate diffed. We're getting just diffed ourselves. Not a lot of things going our way right now. So I'm going to just use the gadgets to just break open the map as quickly as possible. It's going to be the way to counter Fang, right? Open up the map and not allow Fang to really hide behind those walls. But by the way, how did Bo just clip that guy? Like, Bo just absolutely melted him so fast right there. Piper's gonna get some taps in, and that is a beautiful start to what I thought was gonna be a pretty horrendous game overall. But as I've mentioned before, like, whenever things go pretty fast in the first game, I feel like teammates just turn like a switch, and then it just turn into absolute beasts. But that's gonna be the first round win going our way then. So alright, so far we're actually running rocket number 4 because it is knockout, and again Piper breaks that open. I'm going to break this open. That's going to be basically everywhere opened up, so the Fang can't really get too much value out in the open. So we do get tapped up by the Bell. I used my super a bit prematurely. I was a bit scared that they was going to push up right here. Gene getting tapped by the Piper and the Bow. So again, getting pretty much carried by my teammates right here. I'm getting tapped up as well myself. Do manage to get the kill onto Bell, and that's going to be the first round. But I don't want to sound cocky, you know. I feel like I've learned from previous mistakes in other episodes where I've won the first round really quickly and then they just turn things on their head. So again, same strategy with Fang. I'm going to break open the map as quickly as possible, and you basically want to capitalize on him not having a super really quickly, right? You don't want to just wait the whole game and then him get super and him just literally destroy all of us, because we haven't got any knockback feature right here. So Bell doesn't get taken down right there. I felt like there was no need for her to really push it up. Just going to use Gadget right here. So again, Fang can't really hide behind it. And again, we're in a really nice situation. This could be a really quick game right here. I'm just going to use Gadget to break open this wall right here. And it's looking beautiful. As long as we don't feed a Fang. Okay. We fed the Fang. That is not what you wanted to do. We could have just waited that out like forever and just not fed him super. There's just no way he's going to make a comeback. If he does, I will just delete this channel. There's surely no way he's going to win it. He's still trying it. If I was him, I'll just... Okay, there's no point even running into the storm right now. He's going to run into the storm. There's no way he's going to be able to clutch up. We do have a super available, but we have no Piper knockback. Yeah, I mean, he could easily just get a team wipe just off one super. Literally, whoever he supers on is going to kill straight away. So I know Fang is definitely... Yeah, I knew he was there. I literally called it myself, and I walked forward and died. Oh, what am I even doing right there? I literally was about to call. I know he's definitely there, but yeah, sometimes I kind of underestimate that Fang range. Like, that Fang range on the super is just mental. So you've just got to really keep your distance against Fang, because even if he doesn't hit you, he will kill you unless you have any kind of stun or cancellation features. So we're getting pushed back pretty heavily here. I don't see how we're going to be able to win this game unless we somehow get a kill. So again, I just haven't got the Brock gadget. Maybe I purchase it just in case a situation like this ever happens, but it is pretty rare. So it's looking very unlikely that we're going to be able to win this one. So going into the next one, we need to just make sure at all costs we win the game in the first 2 rounds, because Fang deletes every single one of us unless a miracle happens. Yeah, it's just no, we're going to be able to make a comeback. So we're literally like 1 round away from losing about 10 games in a row. So hopefully someone out there is literally, I don't know, someone out there must be praying on my downfall, because it's going horrible right now. I mean, let's just end this as quickly as possible. Gadget open. Let's open that wall up, and I'm not feeding this Fang. Can we just not feed this Fang? I think we all need to agree as a team here to just sit back and relax and not allow this Fang to get his super. So we get our super ourselves here. Gonna try and break open as much as possible. Bell does hit a few connections onto it. It's going to use this gadget to break open this wall as well, and it's looking okay. I don't think I've fed Fang a single shot as of now. And this is perfect. This is exactly what we would have wanted. So Fang gonna... Okay, no, that was 1 shot fed to him. I do lie. Fang does get a kill onto Bo right there. And yeah, oh, he has super. So it might actually just win this round right here. I'm gonna super this Bell. I just managed to stay alive. I'm hoping my Piper is okay up there. I'm really hoping, because I'm struggling down here. I think Bell used the... No, she's not using the trap gadget right there. So that is a lie. I'm gonna stick to my Piper, because I know Piper has got super. He is not going to use super in time, and it's just me versus a Fang. So hopefully I can win this one. I'm not really fancying my chances whatsoever right here. I'm using my super against the Fang right here, and he manages to clutch up. Oh my no, how has that just happened? I can't believe that just happened. I really can't believe that just happened. I don't know what I could have done differently. I was pretty weak myself, and I had to stay back. He just managed to clutch that. That is... That's all you can really say right there. Fair play to the Fang. He definitely popped off towards the end, but it's not over just yet. We need to remain calm. Please remain calm and trust the process. We need to win this round or else we're just completely finished. So getting close to our super right here. We've got him all the way pinned back, and it's going to be a beautiful super, hopefully, onto the Fang and the Bell. Missing my shots, but I'm trying to funnel her so the Piper can get some easy shots onto her. That's going to be the Bell down. Things are looking a little bit better. So again, just don't feed the Fang. Just keep your distance, and we should be good, right? We should be good. So going to just heal up a little bit here. Bo is just throwing out shots against the Gene. Piper's going to use super right here. So again, still in a decent position overall. I'm just going to use my super here against the Gene to try and pressure a little bit. I don't think Fang has had any supercharge. I'm not completely sure. I think Bo might need to use his mines right here. Just a Fang left, and Fang should be able to go down there, right? So he gets a lot of value out of his super. He nearly actually managed to get a team wipe, and it's going down to the wire. So yeah, I am pretty scared right here. I'm pretty scared. Normally, I'm not feeling a lot of pressure, but when I've lost this many games in a row, I kind of need something to happen, right? So Fang, he's going to use his super pretty soon, right? I'm just so scared to even go up. He just deletes me. He just completely deletes me. I'm going to stick to my Piper again, but the longer this game goes on, the more likely that Fang is going to be able to do something. So Gene goes to the pool right here. It does actually go down, and we managed to win a game. I managed to win a game of Brawl Stars. My day is just made. I actually won a game. I won a game. So we're getting kind of close back to Legendary 1. If anything, we need to survive the tilt, right? So that's going to be the second game. Let's hop into the final one. All right, guys, so jumping into the final game, then. So bridge too far. We want to be banning out Max, right? Max was causing us a lot of problems last time around, and I want to be embarrassed again. So Max is going down. I'm feeling a lot more optimistic now. We do manage to finally win one game. I kind of choked against that Fang a little bit, but without Rocket Laces, it was incredibly hard. I think if I had the other gadget, it's not an excuse, by the way. Like, Rocket Laces are actually really strong against the Fang. I could have more than likely clutched up in a lot of situations, and I wouldn't have been as scared to push the Fang. So that's just one thing to bear in mind. So we do got Piper as our first pick, which isn't really the worst. Looks like our guy is contemplating going Colt, which again isn't the worst, but he hasn't even got gear on Colt. People don't have gears on their brawlers, especially since the update. So it looks like I don't really have too much choice right now. Like what can I go? What can I actually go against this? Like, nothing is looking the greatest. I'm thinking Pam is probably the best. 8-bit is going to be terrible against all three of those brawlers. I'm going to have to go Pam. Pam isn't the greatest against Bell or Colette, but all of my brawlers got picked. Literally, Bell, Brock, Piper, Colt, all of these different brawlers that I could have gone just got banned out. So yeah, we're kind of stuck with a Pam right here. I mean, Pam isn't completely the worst. I can definitely hold my own if I'm aggressive enough. So that's a good start. Brock is probably the best matchup I could go for. So straight away, looking at the composition, you know, Bell is a little bit rough. At least Brock, I can probably dodge a little bit. Colette is definitely rough because, of course, I'm such a beefy character. But Brock, a lot of the time, you can just dodge straight up in the open. So yeah, it looks like he wants to switch his matchup straight away. I'm going to use Gadget against the Bell right here so I can get a little bit of my own. I mean, once I get my Pam turret up, I'm actually okay against Colette because obviously, like, the finer percentages are going to change a lot, right, if I'm constantly healing. That's the one way that Colette would actually counter me by just getting 2 taps on me and super on me. So yeah, we're not really in the best position right here. We're probably going to get taken down. I just tried to buy my time as much as possible. And how have we dealt 60%? I've just seen that. Like, how have we managed that? I think our Colt must have been absolutely destroying the safe. But right here, I'm just going to run up against the Brock as quickly as possible. No point using Gadget because I'm one shot. But as long as we keep the aggression, we should be okay. Again, I don't want to be going up against a Colette myself here. Brock is probably the best in the middle because obviously his projectiles are so easy to dodge, so he should probably continue to go down the middle himself. Not really doing the best right now, kind of waiting to get super, but getting heavily pinched from Colette and the Brock. Fortunately enough, Piper does eventually come in and get the tap, and this time around I'm just going to go lane. I don't think Pam is the best in the middle. It's just so easy to hit her. She does have a bigger hitbox, I believe, so that's why I'm, of course, getting melted. Colette does use super onto the safe right here, and hopefully we can take it down in time. This should be the death of Colette finally. Nice, nice, nice. And with all the damage we did, we're kind of looking a little bit bad. So I'm just going to throw the turret onto the Brock just to get him down as quickly as possible. I'm going to use Gadget onto the Colette right here. And now it's time to be super aggressive. Brock's going to miss that, that Gadget on me. And we're just one shot away from destroying his safe. Please don't do this to me right now. Please. I'm begging. I'm really begging. I'm not mentally stable enough to lose by 3% again. If you guys watched my Power League stream earlier today, I lost by like 1%. And I literally knew it was going to happen as well. You know when you get that feeling where you don't finish off a safe, you just know the opponents are going to win. I'm going to get this feeling again, so we really need to defend right here. Colette's going to get a lot of damage. And thankfully enough, there's surely just no way the opponent's going to make a comeback. Nice finish from the Colts. So, pretty decent overall there. So, straight away, I know as a PAM, I shouldn't be going down the middle. My hitbox just way too big for me to really do anything. So, again, going to go down the left. I think I could take any matchup as long as I've got my own space to really work around the map. So, again, I'm hoping... Okay, no, they go for Red Colette, which... I mean, it's pretty scary to begin with, but if I continue to stay in this grass, it's going to be hard for her to really hit her shots onto me. So, I'm going to continue to spam out really here. I'm going to use my Gadget on her now so she doesn't have any shots, and then place my turret in front. You want to do that a lot of the times, specifically against a brawler like Colette, right? Because you can just use your turret to tank like 3 shots, and it can keep you alive. So, we've got this PAM turret, maybe not in the most optimal place, but it is giving us a lot of values. Belle is starting to push up, so time to use Gadget. She does hit some really nice shots onto me. My jukes were pretty poor right there, so she does get some good taps. And I'm just going to avoid her. Belle, pushing up against a Belle is really hard. You guys probably know that already on this map, so just avoid her. She doesn't really do the most damage. And, you know, I can just go down this lane and really overwhelm this Brock. So we're going to look to pop a Gadget pretty soon once we use all of our ammo. Brock's just going to get taken down anyway, and time to just run onto the safe. So yeah, Brock respawned again. We don't have to be too scared of him. Okay, except for this Belle coming back and tapping us, but the Colt is going to finish it right there. That's why I really love our composition. We've got a Colt that's able just to get so much damage, so fair play to my teammates. They definitely popped off within that one. So one game away from a legendary 1. We'll have to probably finish that in the next episode, but I feel like it's a pretty decent episode overall. We have got a few upgrades to our account. We've got the Griff, we've got B, and we've got Eve, so I'm looking forward to having a lot more options in future episodes. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.